Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Last thing is that we were successful in defeating the vampire boss fight. That was a wee bit annoying. I got a wee bit too upset. But we were successful in ending the sad excuse of a life. And we are now going to head towards a teleport thingy so that we can get back to where we saw that blood pool, because if we do that, we should be able to access another part of the game. Also sounds like some people might be mowing outside today, so sorry if you hear that. So we should be able to make some pretty good progress today. I have a wee more time to play today. I didn't go to the gym today because my body feels like crap right now. And I woke up this morning at like 9:20. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. I was gonna see if I could just suck it up and go anyway. But upon, let me see, where is it? It's like right there. Upon waking up at that time, I was like, I'm dead dog tired and I'm still in pain. So no, and I went back to sleep. So first time I've done that in probably like a month and a half. I don't do that often, so I thought one day isn't the worst. I'm gonna go tomorrow now, so. Oh yeah, I haven't done much today. I got a lot of editing done, so that's gonna be helpful because I have my live stream this weekend, and I did a lot of Prince of Persia recordings last week, so I edited just about all of them, all but one. So I'm trying to get them all out by Saturday, so that come the live stream, people can catch up and know what the heck we're doing. So should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so now I need to equip the shard that allows me to do the blood thing. Bloodsteel. This one. How to use it? There we go. Nothing?
Bloodsteel.
There you go. Going down, down, down. You know, I saw a reel yesterday that kind of somewhat pissed me off, also just confused me. it was a reel of Mark from Invincible, and it was saying how Mark being a baby and not going out to save the world from destruction because he's worried about his girlfriend. And then it cuts to Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Let me see, throw a spinning axe. And it has like the caption, Rengoku, mama didn't raise no beat. And he's like having to fight with the upper three he fought. And there were people in comments just like, these two, how dare you compare Rengoku to Mark and stuff like that. And people saying like, Rengoku's nothing like that little blue SITH. And I'm like, I just think those two shouldn't even be compared. Like, they are nothing alike. Their backstories are not similar in the slightest. You are comparing a really powerful side character who fights with a sword.
Bloodstained!
Let me put that my flail. To a main character who has abilities nothing like Rengoku. Let's see, penetrates, charge through enemies with their spear. Like, Mark is a very traumatized superhero in like your typical superhero show who is a main character. Rengoku is a really powerful swordsman, side character in an anime. And sure, Rengoku went through a bit, but nothing compared to what Mark did. Like, do I have to go through everything Mark did for you guys to understand the differences in their backstories? Freaking frog. Oh, let's see. Mark. Almost murdered by just regular old villains. And then almost murdered by his own father. And then after that is almost murdered again by another character. Gets sent off to space on a mission. Gets almost murdered there. And then, let's see, comes back. Another guy comes up. Other guy almost murders him and his family. He murders that guy, feels absolutely terrible about it because he does not believe in killing. Unless, like, absolutely necessary. And then, let's see. Almost murdered. Again. And then, let's see, with just this season by itself is season 3. Let me see. I kind of already did the one almost murder, but then he's almost murdered again. Watch his girlfriend get ripped to shreds. Saw his girlfriend die. Was almost murdered during that fight again. And then he killed another guy. A lot of stuff's happened with Mark. a lot of it involves almost getting murdered. Oh, and I didn't even mention the betrayal from Cecil. So that too. So we can add that to the roster of terrible things that happened to this guy. And he's only like I think he's only 19 at that point. Rolling through a lot. Like a lot. As for Rengoku,
scrumptious
fried fish. He lost his mother to sickness. And his father didn't like the fact that he became Hashira. His father was pretty messed up towards him, but generally, bro was chilling. So like, I don't understand why we're comparing these two. It makes no sense. It's like, this is truly an apple versus oranges type of situation. Like, I was trying to think of a worse comparison. I was thinking, that's like comparing Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony and Ash Lynx from Banana Fish. Like, these are very different characters. Why are we comparing them? It just was baffling me. Just like, these two have nothing, literally negative things to do with each other. You're not even comparing two anime characters. You just stuck two people together and said, these two are so different. Like, yeah. That's kind of the point. Mark had been through a whole lot more trauma compared to Rengoku. I'm not saying I agree with Mark just sitting there, you know, sulking over his girlfriend, but I can understand it. Considering, again, the trauma. I guess we're just going to ignore that. I don't understand people. They confuse me. Just chucks people at me. What the heck is that? What is this? You have a shovel. So, it was just such a weird thing for people to compare. It's like, these two have nothing, literally nothing to do with each other. Why are we comparing them like this? So that was just weird. Mama truly didn't really know B when it came to Rengoku though. Bro, really, oh gosh. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I know some people haven't seen Demon Slayer yet. So I know some people who refuse to watch it because reasons. They said they got bored of it. Which, you know, fine. Cause yeah, I got bored of it. For a little bit too. Like, it actually took me a while to start binging it. Okay, so this leads me back to where? Ow! Okay. have no health potions. We should probably not be here yet. We should probably go and get some help, so we're not dying. We're gonna go back down there though, because I'm sure there's like a boss fight or because Zangetsu. I think this is the area Zangetsu was talking about. See how there's something that we need down there, so we will definitely be venturing back down there. And I think I will just go drop through here and then go like this way because I'm sure that connects to something and that goes to something obviously, and then yeah, we'll just continue searching around there. But first, let's get back to Antville. Goku was crazy because I think I talked about it before, but he was facing off with an upper 3 demon by himself. But then Goku and like 2 other Hashiras were having trouble with a level 4. An upper 4, which is not as powerful of a demon compared to the one Rengoku was facing off with. Bro was holding his own against an upper 3. Oh my gosh. It was great. He truly was. Like, I know they say that these, like, physically, the strongest Hashira, which is those are like the stronger demon slayers of the world. There's I think 7 of them. The physically strongest Hashira is stated to be the Stone Hashira. I forgot his name, but Goku was way stronger than him. He was so strong. Crazy. And for no reason, I'm just like, why are you so strong? Just so strong. Good times, good times. That was a good show. But I understand why some people may not want to watch it because yeah, I also got bored with it a little while I was watching like through season 1. It's when you get to the arts like the Mugen train or the Hashira training or Swordsmith Village arc. Those, they're so good. I love the Swordsmith Village arc. It was so fun. Let's see what's in the recipes.
Are you eating? So, what'll it be?
No. Okay. Please tell me I'm not just going to sit there and eat butter. That's an option. It doesn't even give you anything. Anyway, let's see.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll go with this.
Cool, my familiars are way stronger now.
Come back anytime.
I'm so excited for the next movie. For the Infinity Castle movie. It's gonna be so good. Alright, let's see if we can sell some stuff so I can get some potions.
Remember, not to rely too heavily on the shards. What are you looking to sell? Is that then we have a deal? Is that then we have a deal? Is that thank you?
Beast Guardian. Call forth a shield.
Is that many thanks?
I keep those.
Is that then we have a deal? Is that then we have a deal?
I don't really see myself using spears much.
Is thank you.
Keep those. Keep that. Keep that. It seems like they have it so that you cannot sell certain
What are you looking to sell?
shards, because some of these shards you need. I mean, I'll keep these, but I'm not sure I'm going to use them much. Anyway,
What are you looking to buy?
these.
Is that then we have a deal? Is that thank you?
And we have enough. Let's get some holy water.
Is that then we have a deal?
Let's get one of these.
Is many thanks.
We got that.
Thank you.
Alright. We can head back down to the blood place. I'm looking forward to the return of the Tatsukasu too. That's gonna be. That comes back. Ugh. Unfortunately, I keep seeing spoilers about it because the manga's finished. So I know a little bit about what's gonna happen in this next arc, but it's still gonna be not fun to see. It's gonna be sad day, but it's okay. I remember when I was on the anime suffer train, I went from what was it? Rising of the Shield Hero. No, I went from Tokyo Ghoul to Rising of the Shield Hero to Dororo to Banana Fist to JJK to Vinland Saga. I have been on the anime suffer train for a while now. I think I've started to get off of it now because the shows I'm watching, not as much suffering as other shows I've watched. So, I'm doing a lot better now. I think I finally was able to get off the train. Took a while, but something tells me I'm going to end up right back on it. We shall see what happens. Whoops. Let's go this way. I finished an anime called The Game of La Place or La Place this past weekend, along with Gibiate. It was okay. Story was interesting enough. It had the vibe of like the K-drama Vigilante or the anime Babylon. It had that type of vibe. The concept was that you were following this kid. What was his name? He's like 13 years old. Why can't I remember his name right now? I can't remember the kid's name. Let's call him Kevin, I guess. He wakes up in his classroom and he's 13 years old. And And he has like this cleaver in his hand. And he's, man, you're nothing like my caraboos. She would have told me it was there. You fired. What is that? A mask devised by a playful inventor. It distorts the wearer's voice. Right. You fired. And yeah, it looks like he murdered his teacher. And so this guy, I forgot his name too. He's like 17 years old and he's like really smart. And he is an employee of the government. And he works on cases that say the police force has a hard time figuring out, whatever. And via this arrangement, he doesn't have to go to school. So they bring this guy in to investigate what's going on. And the kid who's accused of murdering his teacher, he's like, oh, sugoi, this is so cool. He's like having a great time with this. There's something wrong with him. He thinks that him being a suspect for murder is just like the funnest thing on the planet. He's like, oh, life is so boring. But this is so fun. I haven't had this much fun in my life. And so he asks the 17-year-old who works with the government if he can become his apprentice. And dude's like, no. But they decide to make a deal, and that deal is if Kevin can solve who the actual murderer is, then he'll make Kevin his apprentice. You really think so, bro. And so, with effort, he manages to solve the murder. And that's how the two start working together. So the whole idea of the show is that you have these two. One with this other annoying kid. I think his name's Hashida or something. She's so annoying. They start working with this 17-year-old genius on cases. And then near like the last like 3-4 episodes of the show, you kind of get into the main meat of the show, I guess you can say. The episode's 11. The show's 11 episodes. So there's this criminal called the 22 Faces that that murders criminals. And Nice. And the dude Kevin is working with has been chasing this 22 Faces guy for years. And so the last couple of episodes of the show is him, Kevin, and the Hashida kid working to stop this 22 Faces murderer. So it was interesting enough. One thing about it, it had really gross, unnecessary scenes. They had this one character, I forgot her name. She was like some BDSM girl that the 17-year-old genius guy had captured and put into jail. And like, I guess every now and then he goes to her for like information because I guess she has a lot of connections in the city. But she's like just so gross. Oh my gosh, she was disgusting. I could not stand her at all. And because she's like a BDSM character or whatever, she's like half naked in this lingerie. She says really disgusting things and does really everything about her is just gross. I could not stand her. So it was that nonsense. And then there was this one scene, because I guess Hashida, the guy who likes to follow around the Kevin kid, because like he doesn't want to be doing this investigating things, but because he's annoying, Hashida I mean, he's like feels the need to follow Kevin around. I don't know, he's annoying. I didn't like him. Like as soon as he showed up, like how they introduced the guy is that the police are questioning Kevin because remember he wakes up near his dismembered teacher's body. So what Hashida does we'll get there eventually. What Hashida does is that he pushes his way through police. And police are just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't be in here. This is an active investigation. He's just like, I have every right to be in here. He's my friend and I'm the class president. I'm just like, bro, go away. And then he's like, Kevin, are you okay? Have they done anything to you? And he's like, no, I'm fine. He was just so annoying, just like, what are you, his mother? Go away. Like, gosh, from the beginning, he irked me. Could not stand him. I didn't really like Kevin that much either. Now that I think about it, there weren't a lot of likable characters in that entire show, in my opinion. So I need some water ability in order to look down there. Why are you so strong? Ugh. There were a lot of likable characters. I couldn't stand Kevin. Because he was like, oh yeah, murder mysteries are stuff. Like this whole someone being murdered, that's perfectly fine. Like I don't know what's wrong with the kid. I really don't. He just acted like this was just the funnest, coolest thing on the planet. He felt like he acted as if people dying and all this stuff was just a fun little game or something like that. He was weird. But anyway. Hashida, the annoying kid who apparently thinks he's like Kevin's mother or whatever. He, I don't know, has a crush on Kevin or something? I don't know. All I know is Kevin is leaning over a chair or whatever. And Hashida's behind him and just cuts to this kid's ass. I'm like, huh? And then Hashida's like all blushing and he looks away and it's just like, what is going on? Why? Why? It was so gross and weird. They only did it once, but it was gross and weird. But besides, you know, BDSM lady and then that one scene and Hashida being so annoying, the show was okay. The story was interesting enough. Of course, the acting was fine. I don't remember much about the music. It was pretty forgetful. Let me just... Ooh, dried fish. So yeah, it was alright. Definitely could have done without a couple of things. Just rain it again. The ending was a bit sad. There was one guy, because remember you have these 22 Faces guy, but the thing about 22 Faces is it's kind of like the character Anonymous in that one movie, like V for Vendetta, whatever. It's like it could be anyone. 22 Faces is like a mindset, I guess you can say. It's just a group of people who believe the judiciary system isn't doing what it needs to do to properly punish criminals, and so they take it in their own hands and deal with it themselves. So like the 22 Faces guy can be anyone. In one case, it was the superintendent for the police who was the 22 Faces guy. He was taking someone hostage who was let out of prison because he was like found insane or something. And this guy had murdered his younger sister. So and his younger sister was literally all he had. He had lost his parents. And so he and his younger sister were just living together as she was like finishing her studies. He was a fashion designer. And, you know, she cooked for him. They took care of each other because they were all the other had. And the superintendent was part of the team that arrested and was part of the workers who worked to get this guy into jail, prison, but he was found not guilty by reason of insanity. So this guy sets out to get revenge on whoever was responsible for him getting caught and losing his family, because what he was doing was he was kidnapping young girls and forcing them to be his family. And if they refused to, he'd kill them. So he set out to get revenge on people who put him in prison. And upon doing that, he goes to the superintendent's house and kills his sister. So that's what pushes him to become one of the 22 faces. It was so sad. I wasn't expecting that. I was not mentally prepared. I like I always do, I was thinking about banana fish again, so I was already not in best mood. And yeah, seeing that was not good. It was like, oh no, please don't let it be. And it was it was true. Oh, it was so sad. It was so sad. Oh, it was so awful. It was so bad. So that was pretty interesting. Alright, gotta go down. What the freak is that? Is that a fireball? Yes, it is. That looks like a breakable wall. So, yeah, that was really sad. But yeah, I would say overall it was okay besides the unnecessary parts. There are definitely some very unnecessary, gross, disgusting parts. Like, what is the point of the BDSM girl? Really? It is so hard to find animes goodness gracious, I hate this thing. Anime that don't have gross sexual content in it. That's why, again, I like MAPPA so much, because usually you don't have it. You had it a little bit in Abandon the Sacred Peace with one character, but nowhere near as bad as other ones. In some shows, it is just like absolutely unbearable. That's why I stopped watching Arifureta, because of the sexual content. Just like, I can't. It is so gross. It is so unnecessary. It is so annoying. story was interesting. Again, I like what was his name? Hatsime? There it is. Oh, I just fell all the way down there. Really like Hatsune. I thought he was cool, but I couldn't do it. Mahogany. That is mahogany. It's just I'm trying to think the last couple of animes I watched. Gibiate wasn't like that. They didn't have any sexual content, so that was nice. But Classroom of the Elite has it. Demon Slayer doesn't have it. Really? Okay, so more water. I'll do what I can. I wonder if this is where we'll get oh, look that helpful. So I think we should head back to Dominique and ask her, hey, how do I access the water places? Because that is our issue now. We cannot dive. So we need some type of ability that will allow us to dive so that we can get to these other areas. So let's teleport over there. We have a Classroom of the Elite. That one did. What other animes? I've been watching so many animes. Shoot, I might look at my list. Okay, I feel like there's been a couple of shows I've started that either I didn't finish or I did and it had gross unnecessary sexual content. Yeah, Classroom of Elite. Rampo did. Gibiata didn't really. Bungo doesn't really. I started watching the movie The Island of Giant Insects. That does. Hell's Paradise does a little bit. Glipnir does a little bit. Pandora Hearts does a little bit. And those seem to be the shows I've watched most recently. Oh yeah, what was it called? The Night of the Tri-Cornered Window or something like that. That had a little bit. It didn't have like nudity, but it did have sexual dialogue. Yeah, and again, it's particularly annoying when the shows you're watching, it's like majority high schoolers or something, yet they're having all this gross sexual content. It's, I hate it. Alright, let's see if she can give us anything.
I can buy back Sean.
Ah, you're useless.
Thank you.
She's useless. What to do? She says something about Zangatsu. But I feel like in order to access what I need, I need to get past this water one way or another. Increase underwater movement speed. I can't dive or anything. Oh. Allow you to swim by launching water. Oh, MP is not consumed underwater. Let's try equipping that. What was that? Was that? I think that was a purple. This one. What? Directional. Yes. Allows you to swim by launching in the designated direction. All right. I guess we keep exploring. Okay, I need to do my reflective ray real quick. Doesn't work. It's kind of funny. She's just like. So that's that. Let's see, where else can we go? I think we can head back this way then. I hate these things. Okay, so let's teleport to over here and I head down. And I think once we get to the area, oh, actually I don't have to stop. I just gotta walk the faces. Probably stop in the next like 20 minutes. Obsidian. So frustrating. Why can't we just have a good story, good animation? Because plenty of shows have proven it's possible. You can have a perfectly fine show without all that garbage in it. Usually pointless anyway. It didn't add to the story. I just love the idea of this guy just reaching into some void and then just grabbing him and just chuck at you. It's funny to me. Go down. Yep, keep going down. I don't know what frick I'm doing Toad's Eye, but alright. Wait. Okay. Going down. Wait. And this leads to a place we've been before. Okay. Is there anything more down there that we could see? So it kind of sucks. It looks like we cannot collect treasure chests while we're underwater. So there's probably still some type of ability I have to get. Or, better yet, some type of a... other shard, something. I have to find something in order to... Or I need to find like a lever to drain the underwater area. I have to get rid of the water. That's another possibility. There's more. Something way up there. Critical ring. Yeah, there's something that connects up there. Okay. What is that? Swing a sharp rotating disc in the designated direction. Molto strano. Man, I don't want to go to work today. But at the very least, I have a short week, at least going into office today. I don't have to go into the office Saturday. Thank God. I'm so forward to that. And then I'm hoping I can do some stuff Friday evening. I gotta go nowhere. Saturday. Oh no, that's not what I need. Okay, so it's right here. Oh, no, it's the next one over. This one. Here we go. Slimy leather. Try it again. Don't think I can grab that. This is definitely one way to get around underwater. So many treasure chests, but I can't get any of them. At least not yet. Dry land. Where does this lead? Hidden desert. Found a new place, you guys. Slow now. Ectoplasm. I think I had some stuff. I have something to heal all ailments. Can't use it. kind of hope I can find a save point. What's with the aliens? It's quicksand. Uh-oh. Okay. I do want to look around there more, but I want to get to a place where... Okay. Okay, cool. So this allows me to teleport. Okay. Well, I will teleport to here, so it can save, and that'll be it. So making good progress. Not entirely sure what we're going to be finding in the desert place. I'm not sure we get something. And this is actually a perfect time now because, yeah, I gotta get ready for work. And two, it sounds like they're mowing around where I am. So this worked out nicely. Alright, so making some good progress. We were successful in getting through that blood place. We discovered a bit more about this place. When we come back, we're gonna go back to the desert area and look more around there. I think before we do that though, we probably will go back to Annabelle and see if we can get more healing items. And then yeah, just gonna go back to exploring. So now we're kind of at a exploring type of part of the game. Got now almost 60% of the map discovered, so definitely making a lot of good progress and should be getting close to the end of the game because we already found Debo. We might have to fight Zangetsu because I did read somewhere that you have to use Zangetsu's sword to fight in the final fight, but that could be incorrect. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna keep looking around and hopefully that will lead to something that will result in us finishing this up. Alright, so that is it for today. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you on the next playthrough. Bye bye.